YouTube of quick discussion on IELTS listening. I'm your plus educator Uday Shankar, and let's crack it. Let's start this course, and just give me a moment so that I can check if this is streaming correctly. Just give me a moment and let me check who all joined this course. Alright, this course is all about a quick discussion over IELTS listening and what all we can discuss and what all we can hone for this course live, and I am able to connect with you with a quick chat also. There is a live chat option available on YouTube, and this all can help you to discuss with me all about the IELTS listening today. Yes, so this quick is not very well. You be with me if you clarify something, and if you be with the course, I can assure you that you can be able to get a better band with some aspect, some perspectives that I can assure you that. Yeah, so let's wait for some time for who all to join the room, and then we can start the course. And for the students who have not been with Unacademy and students who have been not with a part of it, I request you to please go to the Unacademy website, at least experience it, because that's a brand new technological advancement in the education field, I can say, because I have been an educator for many long years, but this is something which will give you actual wings to fly off. Yes, and IELTS is dealing with overseas education and migration, so this is actually the literal way to make you fly across the country. Okay, so what am I trying to say? Do discover your potential, do discover the possibilities, do discover what all things we can atone, we can attend, and we can discover about our skills, our techniques, and our preparation towards it. And while you do it, while you are being able to more and more empathize on what all things we can do with this small example of like IELTS. Rather, this is not a very small course, this is not a very small exam, or rather this is not a very easy test. But what all things we can rediscover about us, rediscover about our preparation, these are all things you should be very, very known, very, very carefully and very, very profound about. Right? That's what my request to you and all of you. And let's start this quick discussion of IELTS listening in a very positive note, and I'm just waiting for some more people to join the room so that we have a lot of interaction in between, because if not the interaction, then there has to be something, we will miss the essence of it. I know this is a YouTube live class, we're having a live chat, but there is a gap which is made apart from me as an educator teaching the students if the students are not there. Right? So let's wait for some few seconds, then I will start the class of quick discussion of IELTS listening. And this IELTS listening discussion, I assure you, if you are so prepared, see, basically if you're all prepared, if you're all ready, if you're all set to go for the examination, this lesson, this course or this YouTube will give you some extra bit of a launch towards your band. That I can really assure you. That I can really assure you, because this course, whatever we are discussing here, is all analyzed and very clearly noted. And also we are working on a lot of feedback options. Right? Say for example, if I'm teaching 10 students and the feedback which they give it to me at the end of the training or while writing the examination, that also is taken up, and again the course is being modified and modified. So what all is getting to you as in this YouTube channel is something that Unacademy as an educator here I've been working for a while and delivering it to you for the perfect notes and the perfect bits. Right? So be assured that if you are a part of this lesson, then you are reaching some places. Right? Yes. Let me before we start, I'd like to tell you, I'd like to make an announcement that yes, do go through this, that yes, this is my name and this is the link which you can get, just a moment, which you can get over to the course page. This is my link, this is my course page. And this is what my course page will take you to. This is the link, that's https://international-1597. This is the course page. Yes, this will take you to all the course of the plus and all the course of special classes. You will be able to witness all this and experience all this there in the course page. And if you click a follow button there, you will be getting an update in your phone that what all the upcoming courses are of mine of the next upcoming month. You can be a part of it as a live audience there in Unacademy, right? So don't forget to go ahead and subscribe yourself to Unacademy, because that's where you will get the proper notion of what we are talking about here. The proper way and the proper conduct of what we are talking about here, that's where you will get the proper idea. Right? And if you decide to be a plus subscriber, and you say, hey Uday, I decided to be a plus subscriber, but you know what, give me some concession. I got you. You can use this referral code. You can use this referral code simply to get around 10% off. Yes, you heard me right. For the whole subscription, you can get a 10% off if you use FLIEGEINTERNATIONAL Fleet International -1597. If you use this coupon code as a coupon code with your reference for payment, you can get a 10% off on the whole payment. Right? Don't forget that. So what all you have to do, step 1, subscribe to this channel, right? Subscribe to this channel, because I might be coming up with a lot of information, a lot of good news for like as such, and I might be meeting you with a lot of information which you might be readily check and readily, experience in the YouTube, wherever you are. So subscribe to the channel, Unacademy, and you might get a lot of updates, not only from me, I'm one of the trainers, top 10 trainers of India, but yes, you can get a lot of updates for all the trainers who are well versed with the knowledge of IELTS, and you can get a very profound base which you can form as a basic knowledge from this. So subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get the notification also, and also go through this link and check what all I have done for you, just to make you more and more better in your education of IELTS. Yes, and if you want to be a plus subscriber, because that's the only way, that's a secret, that's the only way that you can be a part of it and you can experience actual Unacademy potential. Right? Not from YouTube, not from special classes, but from only subscribing to the channel, that you can experience the only way that what is the potential of Unacademy, how the educators are teaching, and what all things we can be pondering about. Right? So be there on time, because the next month I am going to launch a new course on plus. And for IELTS, it's a 30 hours training, and for 10 days they are going to complete. Yes. So by this all good news is a positive note. Let's start our journey of quick discussion over IELTS. Right. So basically, if you have any issues, if you have any problems with IELTS, yes, surely you can join this class. I'm live now with the live chat. You can interact with me, and surely you can do wonders, I guess. Right? Alright, so let's crack it. Right? Quick discussion of IELTS listening. So basically, whenever I start the class, I start some basic concepts. Very easy concepts, very basic concepts, which will slowly take you to some advancement of the skills. I want you to get to that. I personally feel that yes, you have to be at the peak of what all you have understood, what all your understanding is, and you have to discuss, you have to elongate the process till that. Right? So basically, I will start with some basic definitions. Like, what is IELTS listening? Or if you crack it more and more, I don't want to talk to you about IELTS. Because IELTS is very easily available. If you Google it, just type in IELTS, you might get about what is IELTS. I don't want to talk about IELTS today. As an educator of IELTS, I wanted to tell you something about listening. IELTS is the one which is having the platform here. IELTS is holding up a platform there, which is an international standard. It has to be reached. It can be conquered. It can be achieved with some basic knowledge, base knowledge about the skills which is dealing with it. If you understand this properly, right now, IELTS is just a piece of cake. I can assure you that. This wording, this session might not be, you can't find anywhere, as I can assure you. I have given myself IELTS, I have scored beautiful marks. But if I tell you the marks, as all the educators do, right? If I tell you the marks, hey, I got out of 9 8.5, hey, I got out of 9 9. But what difference does it make? Will it improve your marks? No. I want you to be that person who can actually get that marks. And it's possible. If it is possible for me, it's possible for you. How to do that? How to do it effectively? How to do that? The basic criteria, the basic fundamental magic which you can call, or basic fundamental idea which you can say, is just to know that yes, this is a skill, this is what I have to do, and this is what I have been doing. Basically, just sharpening up your basic ideas and pondering upon, sharing upon your basic thoughts might lead you to better and better success. Now going forward, if I say yes, I don't want to talk about IELTS, half of you might be thinking, hey, then what are we here? See, I'll tell you one thing which is very frank and clear, that IELTS is a stage, it's a platform. That platform is not for learning. Again, I repeat, IELTS is a platform, and that platform is not for you to learn. Then you might ask, hey, what might be the possible reason I can't learn from IELTS? Because I have met many students in my lifetime who think that hey, I have joined IELTS classes to prepare for IELTS. I can hone up my English. My friends, English and IELTS is something that English is used in IELTS, but IELTS is a different level. English is something you have started reading from class 1. But IELTS is using some applications of English, using English as a language to test your listening, reading, writing and speaking. Now if you come to me and say, hey, I want to learn English, IELTS is not dealing with English, it's dealing with 4 skills. The 4 pillars of the language: listening, writing, speaking and reading. And going forward, if you say, yes, I want to learn different skills which is based on this, which is totally related to this, and IELTS listening is the one, what can I do? I can help you with that. I can help you to form a basic understanding. I can help you to form a basic knowledge. I can help you to form a base to everything. Let's start this class. I guess there are very few participants here. No problem. Start this class of listening. If you go ahead and say, what is listening? If you ask me, hey, Uday, what is listening? But if you're talking about listening for a very long time, what is exactly listening? Listening is an ability to pay attention to and effectively interpret what other people are saying. 2 keywords: pay attention to, effectively interpret. Pay attention to. What am I supposed to pay attention to? I need to pay attention to what I want to hear. Simple as that. Yes, it's as simple as that. Now whoever watching this YouTube video of mine, you can be very sure that wherever you are watching, that's not a very quiet place. It's not some 0 decibel place where you can't hear anything, just your heartbeat. Agree with me, there is no other choice, right? Because if I am taking this class now, there is no way I can be even a very quiet place that there is 0 decibel, that pin drop silence where I can only hear my heartbeat. If I'm not talking, shut. You will say, well, I can hear your heartbeat. That's quiet. No, right? It's some place where there is some disturbance, there is some noise, there is some long term, there is some dog barking in the street, there is some cars and bikes are going on the other street, and there is some, maybe just talking over here. So there are a lot of voices, there are a lot of noises. But as you, as a student, as an aspirant who is listening to this video, just imagine, what are you looking for? What are you listening to? If you've been joining this, if you have joined this class, if you have joined this session, what are you actually looking to? You are not listening to some dogs barking over very long process, very long time, or you are not looking to some female which is talking over this side, or some car which is going over this side. You are just focused, you are just very empathized on what am I telling. And how it happens, how it's possible? It is very possible by just paying attention. Answer. It is just possible by paying attention. Once you start paying attention, which means it's important to you. See, paying attention, paying attention is directly, it's totally towards importance. See, basically, if I am an aspirant of IELTS, now some way or another I got a notification or I got a message from Unacademy or from my friend, hey buddy, you know what, if you log into Unacademy, that's a beautiful way for you to make it more and more effective for you. Like, it's a beautiful way and effective way for you to prepare for IELTS. You can just surely join that. Right? Now what I will do, okay, I'll agree to it. Now once I start dealing with this, there is a process of you interpreting that, okay, yes, the friend is right. Okay, let's go forward with the friend, and I will start listening to the I'll start watching the videos and learning from the Unacademy. I started. Now what will happen? Once you started, each and everything which the educator is going to say will be important as you grow your interest towards it. As important as the subject, my teaching will be important to you. Say for example, if I don't want to give IELTS, my friend is giving, my other friend is giving, my other friend is giving, my all the friends are giving IELTS, yes, I'll be like, okay man, I'll work giving IELTS. But suddenly I come to know, oh, wait, it's 13,350 rupees? I don't want to invest that much of time and just sit for 3 hours and come back. That will do. I'll just go ahead and start preparing for it. While preparing for it, I'll make sure that I get the best education. Now while I'm going ahead and giving the IELTS and reading IELTS in an academy, either do I don't have the future, don't have the vision. I'll be just there listening to each and everything very carefully because my money is going to be invested. So my point is, until unless you have some importance in your life, for your career, for your money, for your time, at least a thing for your career, money and time, either one. If you grow your importance towards it, then only you can pay attention to. That's underlined. If you want to pay attention, start doing the importance towards the thing. If you see, let's say, hey, I can't actually concentrate on my studies, what can I do? You are not recognizing that study which you are dealing with as important as you have been ever feeling with. Say for example, if a school child doesn't understand what will happen if he or she is not going to be good in that 10th and 12th boards. We as a brother, parent, father, chacha, mama, anything, any relation we can take as mine, as a boy, I keep on motivating those people who are in 10th and 12th. They just see as, hey man, he's again here, what should I do now? So they just feel it so uncomfortable around us while we start up this topic. But the truth is, we only recognized it after a while because there was no one to say, no one to tell us that yes, hey buddy, this is important. This is something which is very, very crucial for your life. This is very, very a turning point for your life. Focus on this. Nobody was there to tell us. And by the moment we realized it, we were already gone with the flow of the life and we started to make our own money and earn and something. Some people are successful, some people are not, some people less, some people are more. That's the story. But we didn't want these all things to happen. Why? Because we wanted to increase the importance. Now, once you understand the importance, you are very, very, so because I have met many people who are saying, sir, if I would know in that my age that listening and reading and studying is so important for me that it will help me to grow my career, I would have put day and night on that. I said, yes, you're right my friend, but I would have also put day and night on that. But who was there to tell us? That's where the importance was being lacking around. See, as a parent, as a student, as an aspirant, our job is to say, to tell us what is important and what is not. If our friend is calling over, hey, come on man, we'll play or we'll go to your room. I'll be written back by 11. It's about you who understands the importance of your education, your career, and say, hey man, I'll be at home preparing for myself for the exam which is day after tomorrow, and let's meet after the exam. That might change, see, small portions of life, small positions, small effects, small gestures, small decisions can change your life in a very, very big way. That is an experience that I am sharing with you. That's how you can pay attention to. Until unless you have seen that, yes, I have seen many students who have just gone to the IELTS examination of listening and they just, oh my god, when will this audio get over, buddy? You will go and eat vada pav after this. Because see, basically that's much of importance is listening. And for their body language, some other one or two people might be also getting disturbed. Okay, why is he so disinterested? Like, am I more interested or he is less interested? So basically, what am I trying to say is the more and more you give importance to your career, the more and more you will pay attention to everything. What elders are talking about, what is IELTS listening, is audio talking to you about, from that to this, you can pay attention to everything. But until you understand the importance of each. Yes? And that's when you will pay attention, and then only the next process starts, effectively interpretation of the information. If you will not pay attention to, how can you receive the information? And if you will not receive the information, how can you positively interpret the information successfully? Understand this whole cycle, you will understand the listening. Yes, let's check later. Yeah. These things, this thing. Okay, alright. Go forward. There is a beautiful images here. It's very pictorial. I don't believe in just adding up so much text in my presentation. That's also the reason where you will be seeing a lot of images in my slides. Right? Listening versus hearing. Many students, many people, many janta, I can say, they think that listening and hearing is all same. And I am afraid to tell all those people, all those students, all those crowd who is thinking that yes, this is all same. No, it's not. There is a huge difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is something which we are born with. We all got ears. I'm not talking about some people who are actually blessed by the gods. I'm not talking about them. Who are differently abled, please don't mind me. But people who are actually born, we all have ears. Ears, what it does, I'm just talking about simple biology, about humans. Ears, what it does, it listens. It is a hearing aid. With ears, what we can do, we can listen to the sound. You're right, till here you're right. And does it require any ability? No. It doesn't require any ability, it doesn't require any effort, it doesn't require any practice, techniques or classes. It's an ability. Basically, if you want to clarify, if you want to sum it up, what it is, it's an ability. Can we shut down or stop from hearing anything? No. If I sit quietly closing my eyes like this and like this, I can hear n number of times if I want to. If I want to. I can listen to everything. I can listen to some birds chirping, I can listen to some lady who is talking to a phone, which you even can't listen to. Right? For the students who have joined the classes, who you even can't listen to, I can listen to those things because I'm just using my ability to hear. That's what I am gifted with, right? But if you go ahead with listening, this is ability. If you listen, say for example, when I'm closing the eyes and sitting like this calmly, I don't want to listen to some lady talking to the phone or a bird chirping. I want to listen to something which is being played to the right. There is a song which is played to the right. Now, if I want to listen to that, I need to use my skill. Right? So this is a skill which you need to understand. Yes, Bachu Yadav, yes. There is a question from Bachu Yadav, and listening is difficult, especially from section 2 and section 3. How we can crack it? Yes, surely we can crack it. I will be telling you, I will be pondering upon your doubts shortly. Just be there, just be still, just be there and enjoy the class. I will be slowly coming back to your doubts. Don't worry. But let me complete this. Hearing is an ability, listening is a skill. Once you hit the skill properly, you can able to listen to everything what you want. And when I say listening, by paying attention and effectively interpreting it. Okay. While you pay attention to the listening and while you effectively interpret, there might be some things which you need to keep in mind, because those are the things which is really very important when you go ahead. And I guess Pachu, this is something which you will help with, and I'll be telling you what exactly those things are, and this might be coming in a very good help for you, because this is what the difference is, and this is what basic necessity of listening are. Let's unbox a skill. First for you, I need to clarify one thing. For everyone who is listening, who is being in this video, who is live or afterwards, who is watching, even after the publication of the video, who are all watching, be assured about it. Keep one thing in mind: section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4, section 1 to section 2, section 2 to section 3, section 3 to section 4, difficulty level. Pace of the audio. Difficulty level, pace of the audio. According to you all who are watching this video, section 1 to section 2, section 2 to section 3, section 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, how the difficulty level is and how the pace of the audio. Pace of the audio is the speed of the audio. How the speed of the audio is. What will be the difficulty level from going through section 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and what will be the speed of the audio from going on from 1 to 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 4? How will be that? I want to know the answers from the students. The string is there and Pachu Yadav is there. I want to ask them that what they think about it. The difficulty level and the pace of the audio. How it will increase or decrease or the same, what all your options are, what all your points are from 1 to 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. I want to tell you something which is very very interesting also, and it's very very crucial about your preparation also, and which might be helping you to go forward with rest of the skills and rest of the preparation if you have time for your examination also. Be very assured, and please keep this in mind. Going from section 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, difficulty level remains same. Remains. You might ask, hey, what about the pace of the audio? It also remains same. Neither do the difficulty level changes, or neither do the pace of the audio changes. So it's all about your conceptual assumptions that yes, you might feel about it. Hey, there is an increase in the pace, there is an increase in the difficulty. So like particularly listening audio difficulty, especially for section 2 section 3, how we can crack it. No, you have to know what are the skills which is related to listening. Listening audio section 2, section 3 is not at all difficult. It is same as section 1 and section 4. Or I can say all the sections are here are same. Right? And be very assured about that. Be very very assured about that. What all things we are being discussing now. Further, for the first question you have asked, what all things is difficult for us? Yes, there is nothing which is difficult for us, but you have to take care of some things which I will tell you now by unboxing the skills. One such thing is be attentive but relaxed. When I say be attentive but relaxed, what I mean by that, and to answer the question, how can I prepare for the IELTS exam, listening examinations to best? And the answer is, see, be attentive but relaxed. What do you mean by that? I am asking you to pay attention to also and to be relaxed also. How to do this? How to combine these both at once and deliver it effectively, efficiently and effortlessly. How to do it? I'll put you on some scenario where India-Pakistan is having a cricket match. India-Pakistan playing cricket is as very very enthusiastic and adrenaline for us as it is anything. Right? We get so excited, we get so emotional about it, correct? But India and Pakistan is playing a cricket match, and now the tournament which they are in is in the World Cup. It's a very big reputation which they have to carry it forward for the next 4 years, right? And basically, Virat Kohli, who is the captain of the team, is standing at last. And when I say it, I mean there are only 2 balls left to score 10 runs, right? And all 7 wickets are down. Virat Kohli is on strike. Hopes are high. What do you think of it? All the hopes are high, I guess, for everyone, right? All the hopes are high. At this moment, if there is only 2 balls left to score 10 runs, at this moment, if I am the one who is spectating this match at my home, how I will behave is, I will not be taking care of anything which is happening around me. I will be just there, waiting for India to win. Waiting for India to win. And what I will do, I'll be just there, just so focused, so paying attention to only one particular thing, and that's what? Not for the bowler, not for the batsman, not for the umpire, not for the feet. I don't care about anything. I'm just paying attention to the Virat Kohli's bat. How his bat is going to swing. Which direction is it going to connect the ball or not? I'm just worried about his bat to the ball. Once the commentator starts speaking, hey, the ball is going to start take a run up. He comes to the crease, takes the ball, pitches in, and he bowls a very beautiful delivery, and Virat Kohli hits a six. It connects and it crosses the boundaries, and as the commentator says, fielders become spectators and spectators become the fielders. Cross the boundaries. And by that time I was so indulged inside the match. Even somebody from my side or from a friend, my phone is ringing, I will not even care about it. I will not even care about it. If somebody says, hey Uday, your phone is ringing. Yeah, wait. Hey Uday, I have work for you. Can you please come again? Just 2 minutes. You will do it. That much of attention for what? To get a desired output from the table. If this is the case which you've been going to use and pay attention to like this in the IELTS exam, I might say this kind of attention, this kind of focus is called hard focus. It is very hard on determining some output of it. This kind of attention, this kind of focus is not needed. I repeat, this kind of attention while you're watching the cricket match, paying all your attention to it is not wrong. This is not needed. Okay? So what kind of attention you will be going to here? You have told that okay, this is not needed, but what exactly is needed? For that I must say, same match, same consequences, same thing. If you've been watching in the radio, if you've been listening to the radio, how will it be? You'll be like, shh. Please don't make any noise. I want to experience each and every bit of the sound which is coming outside the radio. Shut everything up and all listen to this radio. You'll be so keen to listen. And you will be listening to each and every word which is coming out of the commentators, each and every thing which is going around the crease, each and everything. The crowd is shouting. You're just trying to run everything inside your brain. Process the information, effectively interpreting it. Why? Because you're paying attention to everything which is coming on your way. Not something who are talking to each other, or not something who are sitting in like that. You are not paying attention to everything, you are just paying attention to the source of the audio and trying to experience it every much which can possible. That's how you can do it, that's how it's possible, by being only relaxed. To be relaxed only, if you can be relaxed, you can pay attention. There's one more question from Pachu Yadav. In case of math, speaker tells everything, but I do not follow him to find the answer. What is the strategy for this? I'll get back to you. I'll get to you, Pachu Yadav. Just hold on. The next point is keep an open mind. What do you mean by keeping an open mind? Say for example, you had a best birthday bash, best birthday party of your best friend 2 days before your listening examination. And what we do? Birthday parties are like it goes around late night, right? It's very late night. So that one day, the next day you will wake up, you will be like, okay, hey buddy, give me this picture, hey buddy, give me this picture, oh you put this picture, oh my god, this is very nice. I'll be like walking, sitting, sleeping, everything, you will be just imagining, my goodness, Rakesh has been so wonderful, and he has launched, he has produced, he has propagated this birthday, my goodness, he's been so amazing. You'll be doing all those things. You'll be just wondering and nostalgia, living that whole moment which has happened, and you'll be cherishing about it. right? You'll be theorizing about it. So what can we do in that is when you, and somehow after 2 days it's your examination, right? And you just landed into the papers and what do you find? There is an audio which tells about the two friends who were discussing about their best friend's birthday party, and now you can't stop your imagination and everything will be like, okay, they are all coming up back and back. At this moment, it is very important for you to keep an open mind and stop all the thoughts away from what the audio is about. But if you confuse with the audio, if you overlap with the audio and say that no, I don't think about like what is exactly the meaning of it, I'm just disturbed with all the thoughts that just happened with me, and this is something which is going to make me putting in many very difficult situation because I'm not paying attention to any of this. That's where the problem